A local veteran remembered today at the White House with the signing of the Honoring Our PACT Act by President Biden. Our John White was there at the signing, continuing on his reporting on toxic burn pits he first brought you in 2017.
We came to Washington, D.C. for this story because of local veteran Jennifer Kepner. She shared with me her story 5 years ago. Around that same time, she was sharing her story with local Congressman Dr. Raul Ruiz and others.
And may God protect our troops. Now I'm going to walk over and sign that legislation.
President Biden signing the Honoring Our PACT Act, a long battle waged by local Congressman Dr. Raul Ruiz in honor of Jennifer Kepner and many others, culminating in a major expansion of veterans' benefits. I was there for the signing in the East Room and then talked with the congressman on the North Lawn of the White House.
Jennifer Kepner was the ultimate fighter who till her last breath was fighting for other veterans, and she became a very strong source of inspiration for me, and it's in her honor and her family's honor that we got this done.
The congressman also celebrating with comedian and activist Jon Stewart in this video at the bill signing.
This guy would come out to the press conferences, spit fire, spit facts, crush it.
Jon Stewart was the game changer in this moment, in the name of Jennifer Kepner and the Kepner family and all those veterans that we fought for.
Stewart heavily involved in fighting for veterans, getting wide praise from the president.
And we owe you big, man. We owe you big.
And from veterans groups.
You often see some kind of superstars show up here to grab attention and testify. They really don't know what they're talking about. This is a guy that it goes much deeper than even this issue.
But the day really belonged to those who fought for their country. Captain Leroy Torres has battled for 13 years, struggling with his health, losing his job, fighting for benefits.
I first had my lung biopsy in 2010, and they discovered that I had a lung injury, the constrictive bronchiolitis with peribronchial fibrosis. That in itself, just hearing that it was irreversible and it's permanent, than to facing job loss. So not only, it was such a compound loss, not only with my health, but then losing my job because of war-related illness.
He was with President Biden for the signing.
I presented him one of our coins of Burn Pits 360 as a sir in honor of Bo and the many affected that are no longer here to present you this coin. And just that was.
And then show him your coin he gave you.
Oh, then he swapped.
I think Leroy reminded him that there was coins.
So then he presented me his coin. So. Well.
His wife, Rosie Torres, started the organization Burn Pits 360 to fight for veterans who believed they were getting sick because of those burn pits. Veterans like Jennifer Kepner, who left her this voicemail.
Well, I'm definitely interested in what you have to say and trying to figure out what my next step is.
So she really, planted her flag on that platform and said, until my last breath, I'm going to fight. And that's exactly what she did.
It was her dying wish. And while she knew she was dying, she asked me to help other veterans not to go through what she went through. And that is very selfless, and that is a hero in my book.
Congressman Ruiz invited Jennifer Kepner's husband, Ben Kepner, to be at the White House signing ceremony today. Unfortunately, he was not able to make it, but she was remembered here today for helping to start this discussion. Reporting at the Capitol, John White, News Channel 3.
Well, students in Palm Springs